Hey guys, welcome back to Free Car Repair. Thank you guys for watching and subscribing to the channel. Today will be super helpful video to any of you guys having a Toyota Camry. We're talking about this generation here from year 2012 to year 2014, guys. If you have one of those, and if you guys need to find out why your brake lights are not working, we will explain, guys, which fuses, relays you need to check and what else you need to check if brake lights do not work. We'll explain where you can buy cheap fuses, relays and parts from, that way you do not waste your money, why it's important to test fuses and relays. All that will be covered absolutely free for your convenience. Make sure you stay until the end. So before we start, let us tell you a little bit about us, guys. We'll be making a video for every single fuse, every single relay in that generation Toyota Camry and every car we get at the garage. Why we do that? Because many of you will need that information sooner or later. Let's say you need a fuel pump, guys, fuse, or you need a steering angle sensor. Those will not be labeled correctly. You will have abbreviations that might say something like FI. You may not have an idea that's a fuel pump, guys, or fuel injection system. So that's why we're making video for every single fuse, every single relay, to save you time and money. And if you're stuck in the middle of nowhere, or if you need to find a fuse, all we have to do, spend a minute or two, watch the video, find out the fuse, instead of, guys, spending time to find it in the service manual, instead of, guys, wasting money, okay, and time on parts and tools you don't need. Another thing, guys, every single car we get here at the garage, we try to make at least 200 to 300 free repair videos. Those are our main YouTube channels. We have more than 1.2 million subscribers, guys, and we have more than 10,000 free repair videos that can save you thousands of dollars in free repairs. Another thing, let us show you something quick. You have, guys, some special fuses and relays. We're going to put a link in the description of the video below where you can get fuses, relays at a good price, quick shipping, that way you don't waste your money. You have those multi-block fuses, we'll put the link for them as well, for different fuses, for different relays, okay? All kinds of fuses and relays. If you need to buy some and not to waste your money, we'll put the link in the description of the video below where you can get them from. Check it out. So let's start on it now. So the brake lights, guys, if they do not work, which fuses and relays we need to check, we'll demonstrate here on 2013 Toyota Camry, guys. Okay, right here we have two different fuse boxes, and today we'll be working, guys, kind of like we'll open both of them. The first one is on the inside of your Toyota Camry. You need to come to the driver's side, look upside down above the dash. All the way there you will see one white cover. Open that cover and you'll see a fuse box layout that will look just like this one here. You have one cover. Once you open it, that's what you see. Before we continue, let's explain why it's important to test fuses and relays. So let me explain why it's super important, guys, to test fuses. Fuses, not often you can see if they're burnt or they're good. Sometimes they may seem perfectly fine, you think it's a good fuse, you put it back in, and you end up spending money and time on parts and problems that do not exist, guys, when all you had to do, test your fuse, find out it's bad, replace it, fix your problem. So we will have a video how to test a fuse, okay, different kinds of fuses, and how to test relays, guys. We're going to put the link in the description of the video below, specifically to that video. Please check it out. So here is what we'll need to check, okay, for brake lights if they do not work. You will need to check two fuses coming in that row of fuses. Even if you have a missing fuse, you count the spot, you count 1, 2, 3, 4, fuse number 4. That 15M fuse will need to be checked. Then you need to check fuse number 23 right here. Another thing that can sometimes cause, guys, the brake lights not to work, it could be a faulty BCM. Those fuses are part of the body control module, so it could be a faulty BCM. Next, okay, it could be, guys, bad brake light switch. You have a brake light switch on the brake pedal above the brake pedal. If that switch does not work, your lights will not work. Hopefully, guys, the video will be helpful. Thank you for watching. See you next time.